So, we're just sitting here, and we are basically bored. We can't think of anything to do right now. Well, it is a beautiful day. I mean, it is a bit cloudy, but other than that, I think it's a very nice day today. The only thing I don't like about days like today is that, it's usually hot. It's still summertime in Florida. And, I can't stand it when it's so hot. Excuse you. Thank you. You're welcome. You only had eggs for breakfast this morning. Well, it wasn't a big burp. People say, when we talk about how hot it is in Florida, what we talk about is, well, what they say is you should pray for rain. And all I have to say is anyone who says that they should pray for rain when it's really hot in Florida, obviously they've never lived in Florida before. They've never been to Florida during a rainstorm. Because, depending on where you are, when it rains, I think I just screwed up what I was supposed to say. Did your line go blank again? Yes, I think it did went blank again. And I don't know what it is. I mean, it's so weird. I don't smoke marijuana, so there should be no reason for me to, just like what just happened right now. My mind has gone blank. My mind has gone blank too. I don't smoke marijuana either. I don't know what we're supposed to be talking about. Well, we don't really have a script. We can basically talk about whatever we want to talk about. Okay. What do I want to talk about? Anything you want to talk about. And it could be anything you want to talk about. Religion, politics, sex, I don't want there to be any restrictions in these videos. I want us to be able to be open and free and just say whatever it is that's on our mind. I think you smell. Ironically, I just took a shower. Not enough. How did you shower? I usually only shower just once a day. You should do it twice a day. Make it 3 times, just to be extra safe. Because you stink. I put on deodorant also. After I took my shower. So, I know that you like to read books. Yeah, I read books. Usually I read Christian books or books that were written by Christians. And right now I'm reading books that have been written by John Shelby Spahn. Who's John Shelby Spahn? He is a retired Anglican bishop of the Episcopal Church in the United States, and he is pretty much considered a heretic. What's a heretic? A heretic is basically a Christian who teaches certain things that mainline or traditional Christianity does not teach. What Christianity would refer to as false teaching. Oh, so why do you read John Shelby Spahn's books? Because I think he's a fascinating person, I don't agree with everything that he says, but I still think that he's fascinating enough to where I think, I would like to read his books, and I like to learn as much as I can from his books, why he believes what he believes, and, I don't agree with everything that he says, but he's still an interesting person, and I just like to read what he has to say. I see. Are there any other heretics in the church? There's Catherine Jefferts Schori. She was the head bishop of the Episcopal Church here in the United States. There was James Pike. He was a bishop who served in the Episcopal Diocese of California in the 1950s, and I think 1960s. And there's John A.T. Robinson around that same time period, who was a bishop in the Anglican Church of Woolwich, or the Anglican Diocese of Woolwich in London. And he wrote a book called Honest to God, which basically he talks about his own personal beliefs about God and Christianity and how the Christian faith should be expressed and how church teachings should be taught. Could you say that again, Vance? There was a big truck that just drove by, and I couldn't hear anything that you said over that truck. So I like to read because I like to increase my knowledge. I like to learn more, because I am studying to become a priest in the Anglican Church, and I want to develop an impeccable ecclesiastical, theological mind. What? What I'm trying to say is the reason why I read all the books that I read is because I'm trying to learn as much as I possibly can so I can be the best priest that I can possibly be. Because part of the responsibilities of being a priest is that you are teaching people in the church. How can you teach people if you don't even have a substantial amount of knowledge to teach? You make an excellent point. Thank you. You're welcome. So, what else can we talk about? We really don't have to talk about anything right now. We don't have to say anything. We can just sit back and relax, and we can just enjoy this beautiful day. We can enjoy the fact that it's a sunshiny day, even though it's also cloudy, but at least the clouds don't look too dark, and I don't think we're going to get any rain. We should be okay. Just relax and enjoy the day. You're right. That's what we should do. We should just sit back and relax and enjoy this beautiful day here on the planet Earth. And I've grown very fond of the planet Earth. I'm happy to say that I consider Earth to be my new home. I'm glad to hear that. Vance? Yeah? Do you know that you have weeds growing out of the gutter? That means it's basically time to clean the gutter. It's beyond the time to clean the gutter.